You know who wins? The winners are not those who start, because many people start and don't complete. The winners are those who complete, who go to the finish. So I am looking for these kind of winners. Winners who win every single day, who wake up in the morning and they don't quit because something is going wrong, or because they face a challenge, or because they have a pain in their shoulder, or because they have a pain in their head, or whatever pain you have, my ladies. That should be a sign that you should get up and do your homework and put it into the comment if you are live. What is the biggest top priority that has to go in your to-do list? What is the biggest task? What is the biggest task of an entrepreneur? Can you put it into the comment? Put it into the chat. What is your biggest task? If there is one thing that you need to do in a day, let's say you're busy, you are absolutely busy, and you will have to pick just one thing because you can't do the whole list. If you were to pick one thing in your list, what it is, let me check what it is. If you have to do one thing, I can see here consistency, enthusiasm. What is the number one thing that you have to do as a female founder, as a woman entrepreneur, as a business leader? What is number one thing in your to-do list? Let's say you wake up in the morning and you do not have the energy to do anything, and you will have to pick just one thing. What it is? Yes, Petra. Social media post. Let's say you can't do anything else. For whatever reason, something is happening, and it's always something going to happen in your personal life, in your family life, in your relationship life, in your friendship life, in whatever life. There is always something happening. There is always a little crisis going to happen. What is one thing that will never ever stop? No matter what stops, everything can stop. One thing should not stop. Is your existence. How do you give me a sign that you are alive? You know, when I get started, when I get worried about my friends or about my family members, when I don't see them anywhere, that tells that they are not well. So why in earth you should accept that reality? You do not, that is not the reality of an influencer. So this 5 days challenge, I didn't start it to quit it today and say, okay, goodbye, nice to meet you, and you go where you were. This is a challenge to take you in a long journey. So I want to see who is here for a long journey. Who is here for a long journey? Be honest. It's fine. If you are not here, if you just came here for fun, if you just came here for, let me try, fine. But I am looking for influencers. And an influencer is not an influencer only in the sunny days, only in the hot days, only in the happy days. No, that's not the way it works. The influencer means that you wake up every single day, you make up, you dress up, you show up, and you keep going. That is the influencer, because people are relying on you. You cannot stay in pajamas and cry in bed and tell your clients, I'm sorry, I'm not feeling good today. You can't grow a business like that. It's not possible. And also, you will have to lie yourself that you are following your purpose, because if you are following your purpose, you'll never have issues like that, because the drive for your purpose and the power of your purpose will always be bigger than the contemplation of should I stay or should I go? Because you know, when you have a calling, when you're following your purpose, when you have a vision, when you are aligned with who you are and what you're meant to do and how you're going to serve, that is not a question. There There is no gap. There is no break. There is no slow down. You'll have to do this every single day. And you'll create a habit. You'll be obsessed because you have only one big picture in your mind. And everything else is eliminated. You wake up and you eliminate every noise. You eliminate every distraction. You eliminate every psycho-vampire. You eliminate every negative thinking. You eliminate everything that is stopping you to be an influencer. Because you becoming is going to determine where you want to go. You cannot go and reach the finish unless you have the winner's mindset. You cannot win any marathon unless you have become already a marathon runner. They are hand in hand together. You have to be first, and then you can have. People want to have. I want a luxury life. I want a good business. I want big clients. I want lots of money. I want to be healthy. You can have all of that, but before you have that, you have to become. And in order for you to become, you have to create the habit, you have to create the obsession, you have to create the routine, you have to create the discipline, and you have to create the commitment, and you have to create the resources and the community, and do whatever it takes to become the person that is getting that finish line. Put it into the chat if you are that person. Say, yes, I am an influencer. I am becoming. Yes, that's me. Give me a sign that I'm speaking with winners and I'm speaking with real influencers. Who is here for real thing? Who is here for serious? This is serious work. Who is serious here? Because yes, it has to be fun, but first it has to be serious. And then you turn your serious journey into fun, into joy, into excitement, into enthusiasm. Okay? So put into the chat if you are committed to continue this journey. I want to see who is ready, who is becoming that better version of themselves, who is becoming that higher potential, and to reach whatever it takes. Okay? Wonderful. I can see we are ready to go. So what are we going to cover today? And I will cover quite a few extra things that you are going to take away. But before I continue, please, can you give me a sign that you're ready? And before, also put into the comment, what is number one thing that you have created during these 4 days, or you have taken away during these 4 days, or something that has changed, or something that has impacted or influenced during these 4 days, because today is the day 5. So let me see, because I have my account open here. Let me see anything, because I'm reading all your comments here. What is one thing that you're taking away, or a few things that you can share that it has changed you? Maybe something in your mindset, something in your discipline, something in your behavior, because what we do every single day is a learned behavior. We have behaviors that we have learned from the patterns that we are copying from other people. Maybe parents, maybe teachers, maybe friends, people that are surrounding you, that level of people, that circle of people that are influencing you. What is something that you have learned, and maybe you are thinking, that's it. This, because you have to unlearn something old and learn something new. So what is one thing that you have learned during these 4 days? What is it? Okay, wonderful. Now let's get ready. So as we have been going through day by day and step by step to make sure that we first have the right mindset, and we learn how to speak, we learn how to articulate, we learn the language, we get the behavior, we get the consistency, and then we learn what are the social media tools that we have to start what is free, we have to start what is easy, and we have to start with low-hanging fruits. So what are these low-hanging fruits? The social media is free marketing. Why do we need marketing? Because marketing is the fuel of the business. And if you are leading a business, you will have to lead the business. So, because if you are an entrepreneur or a female founder and you have decided to step up and do your own thing, that means that you are the leader. You are in control. You are in charge. You can't blame your boss anymore. You can't blame circumstances, and definitely you can't blame your clients. And where do you start? You start with visibility and responsibility every single day. And then where do you start to get that visibility and responsibility? Is wherever it is easy to reach. Social media is number one. Now, what I want to cover today is social media is not enough. Maybe who received an email or who read the post that I just shared earlier into the group, which I say, this is not personal branding. Who is here to learn about how to build a personal branding, and who believes that personal branding is going to move your business to the next level? And ask me why. Ask me why. Because, let me see, ask me why. Because your business can grow to the extent of your growth. Your business can grow to the extent of your growth. Now, what is your growth? How do you know that you are growing? So first, let me ask the question, how do you know that your business is growing? You know that your business is growing when two factors go up: your personal brand, your business brand, and the income. So if you have been, let's say last year, growing the brand of your business, that means that your business is growing. If you have been growing the income in your business, that means that your business is growing. Very simple. These two factors will show you, are you growing, are you stuck, or are you relapsing? Okay? Put it into the comment and say, I am growing. Okay? I am growing. Now, who wants to double or to triple the growth? Who wants to scale? Maybe you have been growing, but now you want scale. The scale, again, starts from the mindset of the leader. You have to be that person who is ready to scale, because the business is not going to scale itself. You are the owner of the business, and it has to start from you. And in order for you to grow now you'll have to grow your personal brand. And in order for you to start growing your personal brand, you start with low-hanging fruits, something that we have been doing together. So use and utilize all the resources that are around you. At the beginning, for example, you used your knowledge. You invested for decades. You went to school, to the college, university, courses, trainings. You started something, you learned, all the journey has taught you something, and that has become an asset in your mind, an asset into your expertise. So that is an asset, and that means that great, you tap into it, but at a certain point, that is not going to be enough. The fact that you are very smart, the fact that you are very knowledgeable, the fact that you have great wisdom and great information, that's not going to get you far. What is going to get you far is you build your name, you build your reputation, you become an authority in your field, and you can do that no matter what. There is no excuse, there is no reason can stop you to become an authority in your field when you have enough knowledge. Now, put into the comment if you believe that you have enough knowledge, if you believe that you have great expertise to get started. I mean, of course, there is always somebody who will know better than us. There is always somebody who will know more than we know, 100%. So we don't need to compare ourselves with those people who know more than us, because we are not here for those people. We are here for a potential customer. And you know what is a potential customer? Somebody who knows a little bit less than you. And all you need to have is a little bit more knowledge than your potential customer. Just a little bit. Let's say, for example, you have 5,000 followers in LinkedIn and somebody hasn't started LinkedIn yet. Now, of course, you may think like, oh, but 5,000 is not enough. But your potential clients doesn't even know how to open a LinkedIn account. She has no idea how to create a profile, how to put a picture, how to create a banner, where to start. So put it into the comment if you believe that you can teach that. Or maybe you already have created a business company in the company's house or wherever you are in the world, how you call it, and you have found an accountant, and you have created a website, you have found a virtual assistant, put it into the comment if you are in this stage. Now, how many people you know that they have no idea how to do that? Now, of course, you're not going to compare yourself with top people and coaches and mentors who have built an empire. But you still know that you can help somebody who is frustrated, stuck in a 9-to-5 job, or a mom at home that now kids are grown up, but she doesn't have a clue what is going to do with the rest of her life. So do you think you can help that woman? Do you think you can go there and first you can coach her mindset, and then you can give a few little practical steps? So how to start the social media, how to use Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook for her business, and not to show herself what is she going to eat and where is she going to the beach. If that serves the business, absolutely 100%. But many times are confused considering the fact that social media is for fun, is for vanity, is for pleasure. No, that it can be pleasure, it can be fun, but that has to be turned into a mission that is going to serve your business, especially if you're running a business. In this case, we're talking about female entrepreneurs. So when you get that, you know what is the number one you need to keep in mind is build a content with identity. So what is your key message? So now let's get started. You are running your business and you want to grow your business. The very first thing you want to start is what makes you unique. What is your identity? You want to share content because today we're going to talk about content, yes? So how do we keep that content creation consistent? Now, you want to share content, but you don't want to share just content. Now, put it into the comment if you know the theme of your content for the next week, for the next month, for the next year. You don't need to know what exactly you're going to post, but you need to know the theme because that theme creates your identity. For example, I post 2 or 3 times a day. And of course, we have to make sure that every content that we put out there, it kind of brings different angle. But it has to be an ethos that connects us, our content with our identity. So you need to create your identity. What makes you unique? How people know that that's you when they listen to a message? Well, how do they know that that's exactly you stand for? For example, I know many women have money hats, but you have to make sure that you have one main head hat, and then under that you can have lots of mini hats. So, for example, I stand for women, and I want the whole world to know me that I am a global woman, and I do work to help women entrepreneurs and female founders. So that is my main hat, and this is what I want the world to know me. Now, do you know what is your theme? What do you want the world to know you? That's the number step. Can you put in the comment, what do you know? What do you want to be known? Because here is the problem. For example, I have that little challenge that every other woman has. I have the shiny syndrome to talk about everything, and here is the key factor. From the moment that you create your identity, then you'll realize that you can talk absolutely, literally about everything as far as you are under that identity theme. So as far as I am talking about women, and that I can bring any angle. For example, today I am talking about social media and how social media can help women. Tomorrow I can talk about public speaking and how public speaking can help women. Because I have found lots of under themes or sub themes that can help women entrepreneurs or female founders to grow their business. So my theme is female founders, women entrepreneurs, women business leaders who want to build their confidence and they want to grow their finances. That is my theme. That is my identity. Now, the question is how? How am I going to help women to get there? Put it into the comment if you have found your identity and if you have identified some sub-themes that you are going to cover and still don't lose your identity. And in my case, I can say, for example, I help women to grow their business. And then the question is how? By giving them a microphone. I help women grow their business by helping them with visibility and exposure. I help women grow their business by exposing them with media or challenging them to be in social media. I help women and female founders to grow their business on positioning themselves as an authority, as an expert. But for everything that you talk, you need to back it up. So how do you back it up? All the talents that you have, instead of jumping from here and there and people get confused who you are and what you do, you better use this as tools. For example, public speaking, media expertise, social media experience, writing, or anything else that is part of my talent and my passion, and I do it because it's part of my expertise. These become how-to. These become sub-themes. But my main identity is always I help women grow their business. And then how-to, by giving them visibility, by putting them on stage, by coaching them, by mentoring them, by training them, by keeping them accountable, by challenging them. So then you can always bring sub-themes, but don't forget, always under your identity. Put it into the comment if you understood that and if it's making sense. Okay? So once you have done that, you will need to make sure that that is consistent. And if you do this way, don't worry, because many times we hear women saying, I'm overwhelmed, it's too much. Anybody who feels that way, by the way, can you put it into the comment if somebody feels like you started with excitement and you come to the, day 20, and then day 21, you feel like, I don't know what to do anymore. I feel too much. It's so exhausting. It's so overwhelming. You know when it is overwhelming? In fact, should be the opposite. It's overwhelming when you are messed up in your head of what you stand for, who is your audience, and you don't know what to talk about. So is everybody in here, can you put it into the comment again, what is your niche? Have you decided? Do you know who is your niche? Who is your audience? And what is your theme? And what is your identity? If you have found that, honestly, there is no overwhelm. It will be the opposite. You are overwhelmed with ideas. Sometimes I have so many ideas, so much content waiting in the queue, lots of content. You have no idea. Sometimes I tell my team, we have 10 people helping us with social media. 10 people that help us with social media monthly, daily basis. Everybody has their own task. And sometimes we have to tell them, keep it down. No. Don't do it yet, because we have something more priority. We have ideas and content all day long. Why? It's because we have the theme, we have the concept, we have the sub-theme, and we keep the identity. So if you create a structure in your mind and you have that clarity, who you stand for, what is the problem you're solving, and you are passionate about it, because that is also another thing. You will have to show the passion. Passion is something that you cannot buy, you cannot learn, you cannot teach. Passion is something that you have it when you really serve the right people. If you have found your calling, your purpose, and you do it because you really love doing it, you'll never burn out. You'll never feel overwhelmed. You'll never run out of ideas. You'll never stop it. You don't need somebody to tell you, have you done your homework? Because you'll jump out, because you know that this is in fact helping you. When you are helping others and you are excited about it, in fact, what you're doing you're helping yourself. You're helping yourself to fulfill yourself, because success without fulfillment is not success. Everybody that you see today overwhelmed or burnout, they have achieved success and they say success with sacrifice. No, success has no sacrifice in terms of feeling overwhelmed and burnout. Yes, you have to make sacrifices to wake up early, to face challenges, to deal with difficult people, to deal with difficult situations and circumstances, to get out of your comfort zone, to do things that other people don't. So, but you do this and you still don't burn out because this gives you fulfillment. And success without fulfillment, that is a burnout. That is not a success. Put it into the comment if you're looking for that fulfillment and that significance. What did I say the other day? Women who are following their purpose, they do not want just to survive. They don't want just to succeed. They want significance, meaning, and sense and fulfillment. Okay? So, the number two is, once you create one thing, that thing has to go everywhere. Put it into the comment if you understand what do I mean. What does it mean it has to go everywhere? So from the moment that you find your theme, so you got your identity, you find the theme, you know the concept, that theme, it goes absolutely, it gets chunk into pieces, and it goes everywhere. It can go a reel in TikTok. It can be a quote. It can be a carousel. And this very same piece, it can go an email, the very same piece. It can be a story. It can be a script. It can be a newsletter. It can be anything that has to do with broadcasting. Because your job as a leader is to be a broadcaster, to broadcast your message, to broadcast your mission, to broadcast your products, your service, your vision, everything that matters for you. It's your job. You are the bespoke, the spoken person. I remember once when I was running a workshop on this topic, there was a lady who said, can I hire a social media manager? As I said, I have 10 in our company, and they are all doing amazing job. But I am the orchestrator. I have the vision. That doesn't mean that they show up and I hide. So they are supporting my vision. You can hire social media managers, you can hire social media assistants, but you are the face of the business. You can't hire somebody else to be the face of your business. It just doesn't work. First, you will have to translate your vision to somebody else, and that's going to take long time until you take it from here and you put it out there. And second, do you think they're going to do it better than you? Nobody can do it better than you, because it's your vision. And it's given to you for a reason. So the answer is, you have to be the face of your business. You have to do it yourself. And then every other social media assistant or manager is there to support you as a source to go bigger and to scale. Okay? So that means that you are going to find the concept, the theme, and you are going to chunk into all these pieces, and with one theme, with one concept, you create 10 pieces of content. Again, we mentioned in the other day that you have six social media tools: TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and email marketing. All of that, or it can be anything else, and you can use different variations of delivering the content. Now, let's talk with the next one, which is the content rhythm. It has to be sustainable content and consistency, because you cannot come one day with a powerful post and then take 3 days off or a 1 week off and then you show up again. Because let me tell you something that maybe you know, but maybe you don't. Maybe a few years ago, it was more than enough that you could post like twice a week or 3 times a week. And that could be okay. Now, things have absolutely changed. If you do not show up every single day, I'm sorry. And that's why I am asking, is everybody here in the day 5? Because if you quit on the day 5, or you quit on the day 10, or you quit, it's all waste. You'll have to warm your engine from the beginning to go back where you left it. If you quit 1 week, I have a friend who was a really big influencer in social media, huge. And then she had a kind of crisis. And she disappeared for about a year. But she had over 1 million followers in Instagram. And she disappeared. And when she came back, I think she came back recently, 6 months ago, she is still working so hard to catch up. Really working so hard to catch up. The followers are not engaging anymore, and the everything, the algorithm or whatever you can think about, anything about social media engagement is not working the same as it used to work 1 year ago. And we were recently being in a call and talking about what to do, and it was a big lesson. And I heard this from other top social media experts as well. If you stop, and in fact, it's not just about social media. If you stop your presence, your existence, your show up, your visibility, have you realized celebrities who disappear for a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe they are top TV presenters, and they pose, they don't come with the same power as they had before. So put it into the comment if you resonate with this, and if you understand how powerful is this. Now, I'm not saying that if something happens in your life, you should ignore it. But I'm saying things are going to happen in life all the time, Unless it's something very tragic or drastic, you do not quit, my darling. You, from the moment that you warm your engine and everything is hot, keep the momentum up. You worked so hard these 5 days to show up, to come up, to connect with amazing women, to connect with each other, to come with ideas, to make up. And now you don't go back. You don't go back and say, I'm going to do it next week. You use this. You know when's the best time to take a decision? Is when you're excited, when you are enthusiastic, and you do not find excuses. I am busy. Busy with what? This is your biggest priority in your business. And it's for you, and it's for your business, and it's for your mission, and it's for the people, and it's for the client. This is I cannot emphasize, this is number 1. Unless you have a plan B where you found a coach who is going to help you and you invested like £100,000 and is going to do all your social media strategy and all your visibility, or you won some kind of visibility lottery and you have found somebody else to support you on that. Unless you have a plan B, you do not quit this challenge that we have started together. You do not have the luxury to quit this. Because I am here for a reason. And if you are here, this is a sign for you. This is your lucky moment to understand that you are here to not quit. And now you can decide, you can, of course, take all this knowledge and all this excitement, all this enthusiasm that we created together in these 5 days. You can take it. If you have the ability to continue on your own, absolutely good luck. I got this from the north of England. Emma says good luck, and this is my favorite expression, good luck. And go and do it. But the chances are you'll not be able to do it alone. There is no way. You may have the illusion that, oh, I got it now and I can go and do it myself. You cannot do this yourself. It's just not possible. It's not in the human nature. And that's why I am here, first of all, to take you in this journey, and let's walk together. Because at some point you'll need some help. You'll need to hire somebody. But why do you want to hire somebody and just walk with one person? You can walk with us, with an army of women, with an army of women who are lovely, who are gorgeous, who are incredible, and they can do this together. We can do this together. So this very same thing that we have been doing it in 5 days, I want to invite you to do it consistently, because the most important thing, the next important thing is the rhythm. How can you keep the rhythm and the consistency so you do not slow down, but you get it hotter. you get it, you keep the momentum up, and you go up and up and up. So then you'll come with lots more ideas. You can design a beautiful posting. You can recreate, you can collaborate, you can co-create. We keep you accountable. We have groups that we remind you every day. We engage with you, because this is another thing why many people give up. They try, they post something, and nobody engage with them. And that is very, very natural human being behavior. So if we started this challenge and you would post something into the group, by the way, put it into the comment if you have been active. Is everybody being active so far? Now, if you have been active and you have posted something and nobody would come to you, nobody would like, nobody would comment, how would you feel? How would you feel? Just put your feelings here. How would you feel if somebody would post in the group and nobody will interact with you? That's the reason most people quit, because they don't have engagement, and nobody pays attention, nobody is watching them, nobody is listening them, nobody is hearing them. And when you feel unheard, unseen, and ignored, what do? You go in your corner. This is where we come in. Global Woman comes in and not only keeps you accountable, but we engage with you. We give you something that nobody can give it to you. You can buy a coach. You can hire a coach or a mentor and pay lots of money and a social media manager. You cannot hire an army of people that you have in the Global Woman. You cannot find that nowhere in the world. Right now, we are the only organization in the world that we have created a system, a very simple, comprehensive, consistent system that is designed to help you with your mindset, but also to facilitate and trigger and create an instant action, so you can feel the response and you can feel the results immediately. So that's why first of all, I want to invite you to join the Global Woman Club, so you continue this journey, and then leave it to us. We will keep you accountable, but also we will engage with you and we'll make you feel like you are a real influencer, because in order for you to earn that title influencer, you have to create consistency. Then number 4, what is another big, massive factor? Ideas. What did I say? You run out of ideas? If you join the community that are in the same journey, in the same mission, in the same drive, in the same passion, in the same mindset, who are there to play fair. And this is another thing that we encourage our community, inner circle, members and women who are driving their own business, and they are part of different groups in social media. We encourage them to play fair. If you really want to be a team player, that means that you show up. You do not show up just for you, but you also show up for other people who are in the game, and you do not cheat. You do not cheat on you. You do not cheat on your vision. You do not cheat in your vision, but also you do not cheat in other peers that are in the same game as you. Because if you join the game, and how many people have joined? We have over 3,000 women who have joined this challenge. And somehow, I know those who are engaging, those who are in the game, those who are playing, maybe they feel a little bit cheated for those who are not doing it. How many women are in this group that are coming, are observing, are watching, and they're not playing? That feels a little bit of cheating. But how about you already showed up, you kept the momentum, let's do it to the end. Let's keep going, because the magic will happen when you come. And as I said, the number 4, never run out of ideas, because another factor, what women bring as a challenge, say, I don't have an idea, I run out of ideas, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to show. Is anybody here who, one of the challenges why you do not be consistent in social media is because you run out of ideas? Put it into the comment if you need more help to have more ideas. Let me give you, would you like me to give you some ideas? Put it into the comment. Do you want some ideas? I will give you today some ideas, okay? Okay, so this is how you get some ideas. All right? So one idea is Ask questions. Ask your clients, especially if you want clients' engagement. Ask them. Ask them questions. And then you can take that question and put it into social media. Then you can share a story. Who loves stories? You love sharing stories and you love hearing stories. You just take your phone, learn how to talk to your phone, and you can, if you run out of ideas, you can just pick one of your clients and you can start talking about your client. Now, when you start talking about your client, two things happen. One, it becomes very interesting. And two, these people who are listening potentially can become your clients too. So this is the next challenge and the homework that I want to give it to you is I want you to take the microphone with a lipstick, of course. For example, today I was very disappointed that I went late to my hairdresser and I couldn't do my hair because I really wanted to go and do like my hair spectacular way. And I want to challenge you, please, please, please look after yourself, not just inside, but also outside. Because if you're a businesswoman and you want to be an influencer, it really, really helps. So let me give you more ideas. Okay, now imagine if you really want to attract attention, you can take a mirror and you can start doing your lipstick or makeup in front of the camera, and you can start talking. So people will be watching more about the fact that you are showing them how you're doing your lipstick and your makeup rather than what you're saying. That. If you really want something viral, try this one. Go in front of the mirror, get your makeup kit, and start doing makeup, but in the same time talking. Because in this case, you're not teaching them how to do makeup. You are just doing your usual thing, but in the same time, as you are teaching them something, you're just doing, maybe you are cooking, or maybe you're drinking a coffee, or do some kind of activity when you're talking. That really helps. Another thing that you can, it can be a great idea, talk about your mistakes. People love to know behind the scenes. Just talk about a mistake. What is the mistake you did 10 years ago, and how did you learn from that mistake? What is the lesson that you got? Okay, so I want to challenge you, maybe use any of these ideas and you record yourself, and this is going to be your final homework. You record yourself and put it out there. It can be anything. So it can be a situation that you had with a client. It can be a mistake that you have done, or it can be just something. You're sharing your vision while you're doing something. Maybe you're preparing a coffee, you're doing a juice, or you're walking, or something that is doubling the activity. Or you can be an opinionist. You just give an opinion on something, because people love when you stand for something. You can't just, and also when you are controversial, when you are a little bit of like, you're creating some kind of controversial opinion, people love that. Okay, so these are some ideas. Of course, case studies are always important and always involve and put them inside the content. Now, another thing which has been really good for me when I started and I didn't know what to talk, it's about documenting my journey, because I was traveling, or who has a busy life? A busy life means that you get out of the house every day. Maybe you have a school run and you're driving kids to the school, or you're doing shopping, or you're cooking, or you're cleaning, or you're going to a meeting, you're running a workshop, you're speaking, you're driving, you live your life. You just live your life. Can you just document that life? But always document connected with your identity. So what do I mean with that? Whatever you decide to do and to bring it as documenting your life, always connect it with the head identity. So that means that, for example, if my identity is to talk about women and to help women, but I don't want to talk business, I don't want to talk whatever, I don't have content, I don't have ideas, I can still document my life. I can get out of the house and say, is any female founder here, or is any woman entrepreneur? Is anybody else struggling the same I'm struggling? I run my business, but today I ran out of ideas. But just be honest. So when you document your life and you be honest and you show behind the scenes, people really love that. So let's say you don't know what to speak. You don't have a proper theme. You just document your life. and say, by the way, I'm going to pick up my kids to the school, or I'm doing nothing today, and I don't know what to do today. Anybody can give me ideas. And maybe you can document, especially in the stories, from the morning to the evening, what are you doing? And say, okay, at 6 o'clock, I went to the gym. At 7 o'clock, I had a coffee. At 10 o'clock, I had my breakfast. And you're always talking with your audience. You always find a way to connect with the identity. Say, you always find a way. By the way, for those who don't know me, I am doing this. I'm the founder of this, or I'm the CEO of this, and I help. You always jump in to say, or I help my clients do this. Let's say you help your clients build their confidence, or emotional intelligence, or health, or tech, or numbers, or accountancy, or money, or whatever. You just need to mention that all the time. While you're documenting your life, you always mention who you are and what you do. Now, by the way, can you put into the comment, what do you do right now? If you can just put it here, who you are and what you do. Who are your clients? What do you do? Can you just put it into the comment, okay? And then always, and by the way, is anybody who have an interesting life, and you can just show something behind the scenes, right? For example, you're going to the hairdresser. You can always put a little bit behind the scenes, okay? So number 5 is recreate. Recreate and don't repeat. Now you may say, well, how do I make sure I post every day and I don't repeat? Now, repetition is really good. You don't repeat if you recreate. So you're not going to put exactly the same video, exactly the same post. But if you stay loyal to your identity, you will have to find different angles and always recreate the same piece. Let's say yesterday, yesterday I talked about how women should not compete, women should collaborate. I can pick up that topic again, and I can dwell a little bit more on that. I can go a little bit deeper. I can find different angles, maybe from the post that I posted yesterday talking about collaboration or competition. Maybe I can get one comment out of that. Let's say somebody commented on that, and you can take that comment and you elaborate that comment a little bit more. Okay? So that is going to help you to repeat, to recreate and not repeat. But also another thing that you can change is the format. Let's say you did a video, but now you can turn that into a newsletter, and maybe you can turn it into a carousel. Maybe you can create a banner, but also you can put that into another platform. Okay? Now, the number 6. The number 6 is the content with purpose. When you have a purpose, your content will always guide you to areas you have no idea that you would go that way. What do I mean with this? Sometimes because you speak with purpose, you start talking about something and you don't know how deep you can go into that conversation because you are so passionate about it, and sometimes you don't know how much knowledge you have about that particular topic until you start talking about it. Have you realized when you are invited to speak, maybe in a panel speaker, who is a speaker, by the way? Who would like to have more public speaking? Who would like to have public speaking? Now, here is another thing. When you speak with purpose, people will discover your purpose. And what is going to make you stand out, apart from all these factors that I mentioned, what is going to make you stand out is how do you position yourself as an expert outside the online space. You do not want just to be an online expert, because even if you are like the best of the best in the online space, you still want to be invited to speak offline, because you're not a robot. You are not a chat GPT twin. You are not a AI creation. You are a real person. And what does that mean is like you have to take yourself offline. It means that you have to take all the knowledge that you share online. It has to be a platform that you can step in and step up, where it can be a stage, or it can be a podcast, or it can be a retreat, or it can be a festival, or it can be something that connects you with real people. Attend events. Number 1, I would say, if there is something that can speed up your visibility, your exposure, your business, your branding. It's events. Go and network. Network, network, network. Your network is your net worth. Meet people. Even if these people do nothing to you, maybe they don't give you business. Maybe they don't become your clients. Maybe they don't give you any collaboration. You know, even if nothing, which I believe there is always something there. Even if nothing happens, you know what is the biggest benefit when you are aiming to be an expert in the online space? You have to put in your calendar 2 or 3 or 4 events per month. So you show your followers, your loyal followers, that you are a real person. You went to an event and you did a picture with somebody and you put that picture or that video in the online space so people and followers and your audience can see that you're a real person. But if you cannot be a real person, if it's just you, if you're not associating yourself with other people who are like-minded and maybe create some kind of branding association and proximity with other influencers, that can grow your influence massively. You do not want to be seen alone. You want to be seen with other people who are like-minded, who support you, who engage with you. That is massive. That is the biggest. And this is exactly what we are offering at Global Woman. We're not just offering washy-washy theory. We are offering you exactly rocket science proof, evidence that it's going to help you grow that. And you can find a lot of these evidence and lots of these factors that are going to help you and support you in that journey at any event of Global Woman Club. We run masterminds and networking events all around the world, and we have always photographers, we have filmmakers, but also we create and facilitate and engage members and guests with each other all the time. We create that space, that safe space where everybody who comes in, many times we interview them in front of the banner, like in a red carpet, and we make them feel a star, we make them feel a celebrity. So if you join the Entrepreneur Club, my God, this is going to help you a lot, massive. And the investment that you make is nothing in comparison what you get back. It's like people pay for just to feel good one day, to feel good one moment, but you joining the club is going to transform you. It's going to make you a complete different person. There are so many members. Who is a member, by the way? Please put it in the chat. Is any member who is right now watching this live video, and maybe if you are watching in the replay, can you just share your experience? I would really appreciate, and don't be stingy, because sometimes I feel like when it is so good, you don't want to tell anybody about it because it's really good and you want to keep it for yourself. Don't do that. Go and share. Go and tell the world when you experience something good. Just get the others back and bring the others back and share your excitement and your passion and your happiness with other people, because when you share it, it becomes bigger and it becomes better. So I really, really hope that you have taken lots of adrenaline, lots of ideas, lots of passion, lots of excitement to use all this knowledge that you learned during these 5 days and go and implement that every day. And I really hope you stay, you continue this. Now, what we're going to do with the group, is anybody interested to know what we're going to do tomorrow, what we're going to do after tomorrow, how things are going to continue? Would you like to create some continuum? Would you like to continue having this every single day? And you may say, oh, well, I don't have to do it every single day. I'm not saying that we'll do the challenge every single day, but we're going to show up in life every single day. Yes or no? Put it into the comment and say, I will show up every day. Are you going to show up? Now, what we're going to do, of course, this group will stay open until 15th of January. And then the 15th of January, we'll close the group. But every single person, every member, every person who becomes a member, every woman who becomes a member, you will have a different group with us. And we'll continue that in a very relaxing way, in a very beautiful way. You will continue staying in touch with each other. And we will encourage, we'll give you a huge, massive platform where you can promote yourself. You can feel that you are getting the support that you need, and you are also coming to support others as well, because it's not just about what do I get, it's also what do I give. So we would love you to be part of this journey. We're offering you a 1-year journey. My team will share, we have been sharing some of the details how you can join the club. If you do not have a club in your area, for example, we have clubs in Los Angeles, in Orange County. We have the directors here, by the way. Connect with them if you are in that area, or wherever you are, if you resonate with them. We have Michaela in Los Angeles. We have Carla in Orange County. We have Kellyanne in New York. We have Victoria in DC. We have Judy in Toronto. We have Valerie in Liverpool. We have Burbs in Norwich. We have Christina in Cyprus. We have clubs in Houston, in Florence, in the UK, all around. So I'm not, I forgot now how many clubs we have. We have definitely communities. Oh, Brussels, Elsie in Brussels, she's absolutely a rock star. We have communities in Amsterdam, all around Germany, all around Europe. We have a few amazing directors who have signed agreements to start new clubs and communities in their areas. Just watch this space. And if you are here, you're here for a reason, definitely. And if you are here and you're from a city or a country that you don't have a club yet, join the club, get to know us, let's start dating, and maybe we can come to your city and launch a club where you are. We can take a few directors with us, and we can start celebrating, because our mission is only this year, our goal is to open 50 new clubs, and we will. So this year is a big year for women, and we want to open 50 new clubs all around the world. So if somebody has the ambition to be a leader in your community and is a community builder, is a people's people, and please get in touch. But the very first step that you need to do is join the club. It's a tiny, it's like you put the skin in the game. It's a tiny little investment. It's only £460 if you join the Mentors Club, and only £750 if you join the Entrepreneur Club. And that gives you access for 1 year. We have just launched a new app, which is the lounge. So we take women first in the lobby, and then premium members go to the lounge. In the lounge, you will get coaching every single week. And that coaching is with me or the directors or top experts, and you will learn lots of amazing things. And that is also recorded. You get access to the recording, not only to the recording from the day that you join. You can access the recording that we have done all the sessions before. Also, you get access to all the online courses, masterclasses, trainings with top experts in different areas. And that alone will give you everything that you need to grow your business. But to be honest, if there is something that really makes you stand out, is the community. Because the community is very supportive, is very global. It will help you global. It will help you grow massively. It will help you grow your confidence. And it will help you in many levels. So honestly, I feel like unless you really don't love yourself, you cannot resist not to join Global Women Club. Because we are pure love, but also we have tangible results that we can give you to, and it's not about like you are investing on us, we are investing in you, because the investment that you get back is way more. And if that is not enough, we're going to of course leave these two options open until 15th of January, and then on the 15th of January everything will be closed up. Now, another thing which I'm going to give one more gift to you. On the 15th of January, I am hosting a free online masterclass, and that is the last that I'm going to do. And then I will just go back and dedicate all my energy and all my excitement to the members. I'm going to dedicate all my everything to the members. Whoever believe on this, and whoever is serious in business, and whoever is serious on and believe in women supporting each other, and believes in something bigger than themselves, please come in the inner circle, come in, and you will meet me there. Now, it's very interesting. Sometimes people come to the events and they say, oh, yeah, I'm not joining today, but I will see you. No, darling, you'll not see me, just so you know. You will not see me, you will not see the directors, and you will not see the other women. And I know, as a matter of fact, if you do not join, life is going to take you in a complete direction, new direction, and that's fine. But you will not see me. If you really want to see me, and if you want to see each other, and if you want to keep this, and if you really love this, I mean, this is the thing. Why the way that many times women join the club is because they come and test us. They come and try us. They come and see what does it take. And at the end, they say, do you like this? Let me ask you, do you like this? Did you like these 5 days? Did you really like these 5 days? Yes or no? So if the answer is yes, why on earth you are becoming a masochist not to continue this pleasure? Is this a pleasure to hang around with us? A pleasure that keeps you motivated and excited to go and do amazing things in the world? Is this a pleasure? So why on earth you want to stop this pleasure? We are producing pleasure every single day in the community. So why on earth you do not want to give yourself this, unless you don't really love yourself? So my calling is join us. If you, I can see, I love it, I love it, I love it. If you love it, keep going. It's like you're in love with somebody, say, I love you, but I'm leaving you. It doesn't work that way. If you really love it, stay in. Stay in, because we will increase the dose of love. We will increase the dose of excitement. Do not leave this. Just stay in, because there is no limit what you can achieve with us. Absolutely no limit. So get in touch with the directors, get in touch with the team leaders. We'll give you time until 15th of January. I'm going to give you one more thing on the 15th of January, which is a free masterclass on something that every woman entrepreneur needs: sales. Now, yesterday in the VIP room, I was telling everybody, showing up is 80% of the work. And that's it. It's really, really important. You can be the master of what you do. First of all, you need to show up, and that is something we agreed. You need to show up every single day and tell the world who you are, what you do, what you stand for, and who are the people that you're helping, because it's your job to show up in front of your potential customers. It's not their job to come and find you. Now, that is one thing, but it's not enough. There is one tiny little bit more push, and that is 20% is sales. So 80% is marketing, and marketing includes everything that has to do with visibility, exposure, and standing up, talking about it, awareness, connections, relationships, build trust, build consistency. All of that is something, it creates something which is called marketing. So marketing is the lead towards a conversation. And when people generate that conversation with you, in that conversation, it's very important that you need to learn to sell with your authentic self, to sell without being pushy, to sell without feeling that I need your money. No, you sell because you really demonstrate with your passion, with your energy, that you care. You care, and you do that because if people do not sign for something, you're not helping them. Do you think that I will help you if you don't join the club? Well, I help you a little bit, but I will not make a big deal of your journey. The best way that I feel I can help you is when you join the club, when I spend 1 year with you. And another thing is, like, you will not be able ever to help somebody if they don't pay you. That's an illusion. If people don't pay you, forget about it. You cannot help them. So you're not making them a favor if you are not charging for your services. You are not making a favor to anybody. First, you will exhaust yourself. You run out of resources. People will not rely on you anymore, and everything will stop there. So it is crucial. It is survival. It's fundamental that you learn how to sell. So these two big pieces, marketing and sales, are going to be the drive of your purpose. If you do marketing with purpose and sell with purpose, then you are going to live your purpose fully. So I am determined to give you these two pieces. And of course, not everybody is going to be part of my journey, but I'm offering this. Whoever is meant to be part of this is going to be part of this. Who is meant to be is meant to be. But for others, I'm glad you came and enjoyed it. and you came and maybe got some ideas and you're thinking about it. Otherwise, I think like analyze and paralyze. If you are in that state where you have to think about it and you have to think about it and you have to think about it, keep thinking about it, because studies show the more you think, the more you paralyze. The more you analyze, the more you paralyze. And if you want to stay paralyzed, just stay there. But if you really want to do things different, and if you really want to push things in a new direction in 2026, you have found your tribe. You have found your community, you have found your people, and we are your people. So if you are here, do not leave, because universe has got you to be here for a reason. You are not here for no reason. You are not here by accident. You are here because you're looking for something, and we are your people. And I'm not alone. I have an amazing army of team of people who are absolutely determined and showing up every single day, even in this challenge. They have been here, keeping you accountable, taking care of you, showing up every day, and we are here all together. So that is my calling for you, my darling. Take action. Take action. Take action. Because nothing changes until something starts moving. And you need to move, and not only just move, but you need to speed, because everything is about speed implementation. If you got ideas, let me leave you with this, which is very, very powerful. Put it into the comment if you got ideas during these 5 days. If you already got ideas, okay? So what are you going to do with these ideas? How many times you got ideas and you did nothing? How many times? How many people I have met in my life who told me they had ideas? Now, how long these ideas are entertained into your mind? I have met people who had ideas for a year, 2 years, 7 years. It's incredible. The ideas are not coming into your mind to stay there forever, because the ideas have an expiry date. An idea that somebody had last year has no value this year. If you didn't implement that idea immediately when your idea reached your mind, that idea is already fired, is expired. You have to jump into implementation. Success loves speed. And if you are scared that you don't know what you're doing and you're afraid that you're going to fail, you know what is my advice? Fail fast. Because if you are protecting yourself from the failure, in fact, what you're avoiding is success. Because success is not going to come without you doing some mistakes and without you trying and trying again and trying again until you reach your destination. So whatever ideas you got here, because I'm sure you have got some ideas, start speed, 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 and fail fast. And do it again and do it again. And you don't need to do it alone. You'll do it with us. We'll do it together. And it will feel safe out of your comfort zone. Because comfort zone is not comfort. But you'll start becoming more and more comfort as you start implementing these ideas. And usually I share my story. And maybe for those who never heard about me and my story before, they are going to remember only this. Maybe you'll forget everything what I have been sharing for 5 days, but this is the thing that you'll never forget. And from many of you, maybe you know, I come from a very tiny little village. I came here absolutely with nothing. When I say with nothing, it's not just about money or resources or people. Even this, I didn't have it in the right place, because I came here very distressed. Imagine coming here as a single mother, very little English, never lived abroad before. I had this kind of imposter syndrome that I'm not good enough and who I am to do this and where I'm going to do. So absolutely nothing. But if there is one thing that I did right, is I took actions. I took actions. Why? Because I didn't behave like a smart person. How many times I meet people who are smart, cool, broke people. People who didn't take actions to take the microphone, to take the phone, to speak with their phone, to speak with their camera, to speak with their socials, and to do it because they said, I don't do this. I'm cool. I'm not doing this because I'm not stupid. You had to be a little bit stupid because I come from a country that the biggest famous expression that I ever share from my culture is, while smart people are thinking about it, stupid people already have done it. And if you're not doing it and you're complaining that other people who do not have your knowledge, who do not have your expertise, are already doing it and are doing it wrong, because you're not doing it, of course they have all the authority to do it. So do you want to be smart or do you want to be stupid? Can you just give yourself your permission to just be a little bit stupid? Just do it. Just do it again and again and again, because smart people are these stupid people who take actions and make things happen, and they don't do another meeting, another thinking, another thinking. And while you're thinking, the other people already have done it. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with this. Put it into the comment if you're going to take actions, and put it into the comment, I'm going to be smart or I'm going to be stupid. Which one you want to be? Do you want to be smart or do you want to be stupid? Because this world needs crazy entrepreneurs, female founders who take their ideas and make it happen.